April 24th. I'm going to give you until June 1st. Okay? Actually, let me look at my calendar. Hold on. One second, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll give you until June the 12th. That's 6 weeks from now. June 12th. What, Owen?
What if we do it in school?
If you do it in school, I don't care, but you have to do it with your small group.
There's only like 3 of us.
Your small group has more than just 3 of you.
No, we're a small group.
No, like your small group here, youth group, you know, what we do after youth group, small groups? Yeah, exactly. Okay? So you have to involve as many of your small group members as possible. Any questions on that? Cool. Is this something that you guys are going to actually do, or is it so stupid that you're like, I don't care? Okay, well, boys small group, think about who your small group leaders are. Yep. So if you think you have an option in not doing it, you're wrong. Okay? You're wrong. Alright, so coming up, we got a few things to talk about real quick, alright? This weekend is the marriage retreat, and you may have signed up to do childcare or help serve food. There are only so many kids signed up that need childcare, so only a handful of you will actually be doing childcare, okay? Some of you will get the opportunity to do food service stuff and serve in the kitchen, okay? If you signed up on that list, hopefully you gave a phone number, because we may have to figure out who's going to do what on what days and all that kind of stuff, okay? Raise your hand if you did sign up to help this weekend. Okay. Cool. Right on. Alright, so that's this weekend. How many of you that signed up remember which day and time you signed up for?
Both of them. I have a question.
Okay?
Where is the food?
Here. At the church, in the kitchen. So the stuff is happening in the room off of the gym that we walk through. So you'll do stuff from the kitchen out to that room. It's very straightforward. Yes? Oh, do you raise your hand? No? No? Do you have anything you'd like to say anyways? Hi. Everybody? Gabe says hi. There you go. Good. Very good. Alright, so that's coming up. Then, we got so many other things coming up in summertime. We have... I'm in May still. We've got Field Blast, which is, according to my calendar, June 6th. 5th? Yep. It's not in our calendar, right?
It's on the TV, right?
Is it? Oh, look at that! June 5th to the 8th. Costs $150. So if you, what's it called when you achieve something? If you got a certificate of Blast, or you got your name on the screen for one of the sports teams to participate, then you're eligible to go. If you didn't, you can still go. There's other things you can do. Here's what I want you to keep in mind. This is $150, okay, to go to Field Blast for 3 days. 5, 6, 7, 8, 3.5 days, okay? Then, like a week and a half later, guess what? Teen camp, okay? Guess how much that is? It's not $900. It's going to be around there too, $150, okay? So if you've been saving up your tour money and allowances and stuff, chances are you could blow it all this summer. And I'm not saying that's a bad idea. You can do that if you want, and if your parents are cool with it. Alright, but I want you to consider all the different things that are happening over the summer to try to figure out what you want to do if you can only do one or the other. And so those are 2 things coming up in June. They're going to happen fast and quick. Registration is open for Field Blast. I don't know if it's open for Teen Camp yet, okay? So to find those, you go to the district website, you go ncodistrict.org, alright? And the ministries and then NYI. Or ncodistrict.org/NYI, yeah.
Okay, so do you think the teen camp would be higher or lower than Field Blast?
Cost-wise, higher. I think their goal is to keep them the same. Did we have have the price on our pamphlet flyers? We didn't? Okay.
So wait, does it be like $150, $1 and like 1 cent?
Chances are it won't be that. It's going to be an even number. So like 150, 175, 160, something like that. There won't be any cents added on, if that's what you're asking. Any other questions about Camp Field Blast? Yeah.
175 is an even number.
Aaron, get out. I'm just kidding. See, I saw you raise your hand, and I was like, I shouldn't call on him, but maybe he's got a legit question. Nope, just trying to put me on the spot, and that's fine. It's because I threw the dodgeball at him. I know it. All right, any other questions? Field Blast, camp, etc., etc. Yes? Yeah. If your small group participates and participates well. Yes?
You should order a pizza.
No. See how easy these conversations are? Lovely. All right. I think I had one more thing to say, and I'm thinking real quick. While I'm thinking, Gavin's going to say something.
Isn't that beautiful?
No. You, come here, please. How many of you enjoyed a delicious cookie from the Snack Shack? Oh, those are from Danny. You want to know why? Friday is Danny's birthday. So, what's your favorite accent from around the world? British. Perfect. Okay. Everybody stand up.
Come on, Cole.
Everybody's going to sing happy birthday in their best British accent. Okay? Cole, I think you're really good at this accent.
Yeah,
Can you give us a demo of what it might sound like? He said, no, not on the spot like that. When somebody actually do something on the spot, it's hard to make it happen, right?
Yeah.
It's tough, especially an accent. I was going to try to do it myself. That's why I wanted to call on somebody else to do it. You got it? All right, let's hear it.
Happy birthday.
Perfect. Delightful. Just like that. Notice she didn't really pronounce the H. It was just Appy, right? Because it's British. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Back row, come on.
Happy birthday, dear Danny. Happy birthday to you.
Delightful. Thanks, Danny. You can go sit down. Happy birthday. All right, I would like the fellows in the back row. Stand up for me. All of you stand up. Aaron? I didn't hear a thing out of either of you. So, I want you guys to sing to all of us Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star in a British accent. Okay, you have no problem talking and screaming during volleyball. What? No. All right. Do you guys know the words to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star? You do. In your British accent, okay? Are you ready? That's great. No. All right, ready, boys? 5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't know how to do an British accent. Yeah, at least tell us the
You guys said Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. That's the name of the song that I told you. How I wonder what you are. All right, sit down. Oh, next time. We're going to practice. You guys will do it for us next week, okay? That was wonderful. All right, so I want everybody to turn to your partner or people next to you and just tell them, man, I'm so excited to be here. Say to people around you, say, I can't wait to study the Word tonight. Now everybody turn around and look at Miss Sarah and say, Miss Sarah, come on up. Perfect. All right, everybody. Tune your ears and eyes in. Lean in. Remember, we talked about that. Focus up. Try to just give us 20 minutes of your attention. All right? Give it up to Miss Sarah. Bring in the Word.
they do like a popular song using little kids' instruments. Have you ever seen that?
Yes.
Okay, it's really funny, and it's actually really impressive because it's people that know how to play instruments, and then they play like these little kid pianos and like a little triangle. So I was gonna have you guys do that, but the room downstairs was locked and none of our keys fit. So, anyways, how's everybody? I'm gonna pray real quick because I feel like I'm all over the place. It's kind of been one of those days where I felt all over the place. So it was a little crazy at our house today, and so I just need a little like reset real quick. So let's pray real quick. Dear Jesus, I just thank you for tonight, and the good thing is that it's not about me, and I'm not sharing my own words. I'm sharing what you want me to say and what you have planned for the very people that are in this room. And so I just pray that you will kind of ease my mind and just help me to communicate your words to these kids and just help them to know you better at the end of this night and just love you more. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, so the last couple weeks we've been talking about rhythms, and we've talking about creating rhythms for all different things. We talked about just creating rhythms for study and time in the Word and devotions. And last week I talked with you about creating a rhythm and kind of making a plan for how we can share our faith with others. If you remember Stephen, we talked about, and the people in Acts and how they kind of started spreading the word. And tonight we're going to talk about creating rhythms in our friendships and being able to make time for our friends, to spend time with others, but quality time. A lot of you guys, if you go to school, you are time-wise around a lot of people. But I wouldn't say that that's necessarily quality time, because usually you're not allowed to talk a whole lot in class, or there's so many people around that maybe you don't have time to really like invest with each other and talk and share. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. I'm going to have Cole and Thad come up. So I'm going to do a little interview with them. And they agreed to this beforehand. You did? Okay. Alright. So Cole and Thad are good buddies, and so I'm going to ask them a couple questions about their friendship. And the cool thing is that they have several friends here, and I think that's really neat how Gabe and Brennan and Thad and Cole and XJ, and they've had kind of this group, which is a huge blessing. And nice, Tommy. That's what I'm talking about. Tommy gets it done. See? We will do that later. But I picked these two for interviewing today, okay? And so what I'm going to ask you is, how long have you guys been friends?
5 years.
Okay, is that right?
About.
Okay. All right, they've been friends about 5 years, which is about as long as Dad's been here, right? So what are some experiences that you guys have had together that have made you closer friends?
A lot of the big things like NYC and teen camp and stuff like that, and then also just going over to each other's houses and hanging out and stuff.
I feel like we really bond when we scream at each other like video games.
All right. What are some ways that you make each other laugh?
I text him a lot, and I send him dumb memes.
Yeah. A lot? That's right, yeah. They send each other, oh, sorry.
He does text me a lot.
Yeah.
I text him back sometimes.
So how does he make you laugh? So memes?
Yeah, say that we both are there for the other one. Like we can text or call or talk in person if the other person needs it. In almost any situation, especially going through a hard time.
Yeah, I feel like just what he said is basically like, he picks up the phone. I try to. And, we're just able to talk.
Thanks, guys. That's all I needed. So, a couple things that I wanted you to think through that if you have a friend that you're really close to, is that number one, almost always a good friend can make you laugh, right? I mean, there's just something about being silly and goofy, which is why I wanted to do the instruments. Because when you're with good friends, usually you don't hold things back. You can be silly, you can be yourself, you can laugh at yourself, you can laugh at them without any kind of feelings of like insecurity when it's a really good friend. The other thing from that little interview is that the things that made them grow closer as friends are, of course, they text each other a lot and they make each other laugh and whatever, but it's the time spent together. So, especially getting out of your normal, when you're like down at NYC or you're at camp, you're out of your normal, everyday kind of places, and you're spending like lots of time together, you're spending intentional time together, and that really makes a difference. So everybody go grab a Bible if you don't have one. Should have done that first. If you have your Bible with you, we're going to open up to the book of Acts. It's in the New Testament. It's after the first 5 books, the Gospels, and then Romans, and then Acts. No, Acts and then Romans. I'd say it like Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts. It's after the Gospels. So you're just going to be in Acts 2, verses 42 through 47, and we're going to have that up on the screen as well. I'll give you just a minute. Alright, it says, all the believers devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship and to sharing in meals, including the Lord's Supper, and to prayer. A deep sense of awe came over them all, and the apostles performed many miraculous signs and wonders. And all the believers met together in one place and shared everything they had. They sold their property and possessions and shared the money with those in need. They worshiped together at the temple each day, met in homes for the Lord's Supper, and shared their meals with great joy and generosity, all the while praising God and enjoying the goodwill of all the people. And each day the Lord added to their fellowship those who were being saved. All right, you know how I like to do a little bit of background? In Acts, Jesus goes back up to heaven, okay? And then the Holy Spirit comes on the disciples. We talked about that, I think, last week. And now the disciples are starting to just spread the word. They are feeling like, overwhelmed with, I gotta tell everybody I know. And what happens in Acts 2 is that there are some Jewish people that they saw the Holy Spirit come upon the disciples and the group of people, and some of them started to question, like, are they drunk? Like, it literally says that. Like, what is wrong with them? Why are they, speaking in different languages? Why are they acting like this? And so Peter has to address these people and say, no, actually, here's what happened. And he goes through and he tells them who Jesus is, but then he also goes and says, by the way, you Jewish people who don't believe and haven't followed Jesus telling them the story of their history and saying, like, you guys have ownership in this. You have rejected God and you have not believed in the Messiah. But last week, the leaders and the Pharisees and the scribes and all those people, remember, kind of jokingly, I was saying that it said that they gnashed their teeth, and that seems silly. But those leaders were like, how dare you tell us that we did this? And what's interesting is that this time, when Peter is telling these people who have just seen the Holy Spirit come, in verse 37, right before what we had just read, it says, when they heard this, they were pierced to the heart and said to Peter and the rest of the apostles, brothers, what should we do? So they took a totally different reaction to what Peter said, and they're like, oh no, this really was God's son, and we totally screwed this up. And so they were pierced to the heart. They were so convicted, and so now they're like, okay, how do we make this right? Probably some of them were a little scared because Jesus had already died. Like, how do we, what do we do now? And so Peter goes on to tell them, repent, be baptized, and he starts telling them, this is how you can be saved. And so that then jumps into where I just read. Those people they had rejected Jesus, they are the ones that are coming together, that have devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching, to the fellowship, to the breaking of bread, and to prayer. So now they've gone from, I don't know who this is and I don't want anything to do with him, to this total devotion, like total sellout to say, okay, I'm all in. And what's amazing and what we're supposed to see here is that the beginning of this church was so different than what we see today. And it didn't stay like this forever. But the way that they came together in fellowship was unlike anything that had happened before. Because it tells us that the believers were all together and they had all these things in common. They're like, okay, we're going to meet in one place, and they're going to share everything that they had. So it didn't matter your income, it didn't matter what you had or didn't have. They were meeting together daily, and they were sharing what they had. They actually sold their possessions off so that everybody had plenty. And that takes a lot of devotion to be able to say, I'm going to sell off my comfortable life to make sure that my neighbor has everything that they need. We will give things, and we will like, oh, here's my old clothes. I'll give those to Goodwill that I don't want anymore. Or, my handoffs and my seconds and the things that I don't really care about. Like, yeah, I'll, give those away. But these people were actively like taking their possessions, what they had, selling them to make sure that everybody was okay. So they began to build this church. There's another slide that I have where it talks about how they created these rhythms. And so the rhythms that they created was, first of all, they created rhythms for teaching. So every day they were sitting there listening to the apostles and trying to say, okay, here's what I knew as a Jewish person, and here is what I'm now learning as a Christian, as somebody who's going to become a follower of Christ. They had to change their mindset. So they created these new rhythms. Every day they're listening to the apostles teach. And then they had to create rhythms for fellowship. So every day they're coming together. Now, we only come together on Wednesdays and Sundays, and they were doing this daily, multiple times a day. Okay? So they were like all in. They also created rhythms of service. How can I help the person next to me? What do I have that is enough for somebody else that maybe I don't need? They also created rhythms for worship. Okay, at the end of that it said, all the while praising God and enjoying the goodwill of all the people. So it's kind of like that ideal situation where, almost if we wanted to live in this church bubble of everyone gets along and everybody has what they need ideal world where I'm not worried about somebody coming and stealing my stuff. I'm like, oh, hey, you have what I need, I have what you need, we'll just share it, and everybody has enough food. It's just this ideal world, but that's just how they started. And the reason that they did that and why it was so important is as they were creating these rhythms is because they knew that they weren't just going to keep it here. Remember last week I talked about how Jesus said, you're going to be, the Holy Spirit's going to come upon you, and you're going to be my witnesses, not just in Judea, but in Samaria, and to the ends of the earth. So it's kind of like training. It's almost like this missionary training. They're coming together and they're learning all these things so that they can go out and spread the gospel. But what makes a difference is that all of them were all in. And so I was thinking about friendships because the point of this is to create rhythms with people that we want to spend time with. And are you making time for what's important? That's been what this whole series is. Are you making time to read your Bible? Or are you like, I'll get to that? Are you making time to share with other people? Someday, I don't know who I would share with, so, if I feel like God's really pushing me, maybe then I'll share my faith. Or if somebody's going through a hard time, then maybe I will. Are you creating these rhythms now to be able to do this? Okay? Are we spending the time? Remember when I asked, Cole and Thad, if they only talk to each other once a month, are they going to be really great friends who really know about each other? They're not really, because they're not going to know what's going on. They're going to spend all that time catching up, and usually you will leave something out, and you don't really have that closeness that you do with a good friend. It may seem like, what's the word? I can't think of what the word is. You hear a lot oh, the Bible has an answer for all of your questions. And sometimes that seems a little lame to say, but it actually does. Anything that you can think of and come up with, you can find something in here that will give you direction. And so when I was thinking about friendship and how important friendship is, I just pulled up a couple verses, and I don't have these on the screen, but I wrote them out. Proverbs 17:17 says, "A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity." How many people have been through something really hard, whether that might be something in your family, or when you were super nervous or anxious about something, or just anything really hard, and you had a friend that went through with you? Now, some of you haven't really been through super hard times, and that's okay. I hope that you don't for quite a while. Some of you know the story about my mom. I know some of you don't, so I'll give a real quick synopsis of it. My mom got a kidney stone, and her body went into septic shock, which was infection all over her. And in order to save her life, they had to give her these medicines that restricted blood flow from her hands and feet. And after a couple months of being really sick and in hospitals and whatever else, they ended up having to amputate her hands and her feet. So that was one of the hardest times in my life. It was a long, drawn-out time. And let me tell you that I could not have gotten through it without my friends. To be able to share daily they were texting me and saying, like, how are you doing? Like, I'm praying for you. Like, keep going. Lean on Jesus. And it got me through. And because of those friendships, I was able to keep my eyes on God, even when sometimes I didn't want to. And I was able to process that with God and be able to say, all right, I don't understand it. And it doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but I see that you're working here. I see the miracles. I see the different way that you healed her. It was different than what I asked for, or different than what I expected, but I trust you. Because I want to be able to trust God not just when my life is easy and comfortable, because then why do I need God? You know, why is that important to me? I want to be able to trust Him and know that He's going to work things for my good, which is what He says. And so it's a real hard lesson to learn, but it's 100 times easier when you have some people encouraging you that are right next to you. Another verse is Proverbs 27:17. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. And we were in a small group last year, and this verse came up, and I kept thinking about it and how iron sharpens iron. If you had a piece of wood and you had a dull piece of iron, your piece of wood is not going to sharpen your iron. It can't. Like, the wood is not going to do it. Your iron can maybe like take some chunks out of the wood maybe, but iron has to sharpen iron. When you want to sharpen a knife blade, you're not going to do that with wood or with plastic. You're going to do it with iron. And so it's a specific type of sharpening that a friend will do. In Ecclesiastes 4:9 and 10, it says, 2 are better than one because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Proverbs 13:20 says, the one who walks with the wise will become wise, but a companion of fools will suffer harm. And then 1 Corinthians 15:33 says, do not be deceived. Bad company corrupts good morals. Okay, those are so true. And you guys, some of this stuff, it's so hard to understand when you're a teenager. It's hard to see, like, I'm just friends with them. Like, I just want to hang out with them. They're not corrupting me, you know. But every time that you have an interaction with somebody, if you are putting yourself out there in a friendship intimacy type of way, if you're sharing your heart with somebody else, they're going to do, you know, a few things with that. If somebody that you trust, that you're saying, hey, you know, for example, when I was going through all that with my mom, if I came to somebody who did not believe in God, and I said, man, I just don't understand why all this would happen, and I'm angry about it, and I don't get it, and I can't believe that God would let this happen. If I came to somebody who had no faith background, who didn't believe in God, and what are they going to say to me? I know, this is terrible. How could God do this? And there's going to be that type of response. But somebody who is grounded and comes to church and learns and loves Jesus, how are they going to lift me up? They're going to support me and love me and point me to Jesus. They're going to pray for me. That's how I got peace through all of this. People praying for me and with me. So the response is different. It really does make a difference how, like who you go to and who you share with. Almost done. As you think about your friends, who prompts you to better things? Who prompts you to peace calmness and steadiness? Who prompts you by praying for you, by loving you, and encouraging you? You can see the difference. And who wants to sway you into things that you feel like you should hide, that you feel ashamed about, that you feel like, is this the right thing? Who do you have on either side of that coin? Think through your friends and who prompts you. You guys have, my battery, I think my battery. Hello. There it is. Okay. All right. One more thing. You probably have heard, a lot of times you've heard the love chapter, 1 Corinthians 13. You probably have heard it. And a few years ago, I started thinking about this differently, and so I want to share this with you. When I'm asking you who prompts you to love, because there were at least 15 verses that I could find in a quick search where God told us to love one another. And I'm sure that there was a lot more. Like I said, that was kind of a quick thing. But 1 Corinthians 13, it's all about love and what love is. And so this is not necessarily like, it's used a lot at weddings because obviously that is supposed to be your greatest love, your spouse, after the Lord. But we're also told to love one another. Okay, love God, love people. So if we think through 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 7, it says, love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. It is not irritable, and it keeps no record of being wronged. It does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins out. Love never gives up, never loses faith, is always hopeful, and endures through every circumstance. A few years ago when I was reading this, it was kind of like God brought this to my mind at the same time was 1 John 4:8, where it says, God is love. Okay? And I started to like rethink that chapter then. And so if I took out every love that was written in 1 Corinthians 13 and I replaced that with God, because it says God is love, then when I think about that, then I can say God is patient and kind. God is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. God does not demand his own way. God is not irritable, and he keeps no record of being wronged. God does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins out. God never gives up, never loses faith, is always hopeful, and endures through every circumstance. And so first of all, when we can understand that God is all of those things, because honestly, that list is hard. If you think about any relationship that you have, to keep all of those is super hard. To never be jealous, to never be boastful, to never be irritable, I mean, that kind of like drops it all off right there. If you thought you had the other ones, you've all been irritable, we all have been. Keeps no record of wrong, man, that's tough. But this is this ultimate list that God is these things, and we are to strive to be like him in everything. And so who of your friends is pushing you to that? Not who is like, hey, we could probably get away with this. I know you guys have those people that are like, to a party after one of our games or something, and I'm trying to think what grade I was in. I was maybe a junior, and so she invited me to this party, and her parents actually, surprise, not surprise, there are parents like this, her parents provided the alcohol and the marijuana at this party. And there was a lot of people from my school, and I'm telling you what, like, I was a good kid, so this was way out of my league. I was super uncomfortable, and I remember when I came home from that, and I really didn't have the temptation to have alcohol or marijuana, like, but I was just kind of like awkwardly sitting, this is not in my element at all, but it was celebrated. It was celebrated with these kids that were there. It was celebrated by the parents that provided it. And I remember when I came home, I ran down into my basement and I changed my clothes and I threw my clothes in the washer because they smelled like marijuana. And I was like, I don't want my parents to know that. And it was like okay with this friend to say, hey, come to my house. It's okay. Your parents don't have to know about it. And there's all these people that would do that. Like there's always this like tension of like, hey, you can do this. And you know what? I honestly don't even know if my parents still know that I did that. Went to that party and those things were offered. They might not even know because I was like, I don't think I could ever tell them. Not that I did anything wrong, but I was afraid that they wouldn't let me out of the house again. But there's always this tension. There's always going to be this tension for you of what type of friends you choose and what type of people you hang out with. And that verse that says, don't be deceived, bad company corrupts good morals. Have you seen that illustration? Michaela, come here real quick. I want you to sit on the floor real quick. And I'm going to be up here. I want you to hold my hand. All right. Now, is it easier for me to pull her up to the chair or for her to pull me down? Okay. So I want you to try to pull me off the chair, and I'm going to try to pull you up onto the chair with me. Okay? Ready, set, go. Oh, my shoulder just popped. Come on. I really am trying. I won't step on you, I promise. All right, you can sit. Thank you. I really was trying to pull you up. My shoulder popped in response to that. But the point of that is it really is easier for somebody to pull somebody down than it is for you to pull them up. So you might be like, oh, but you know what? I love Jesus, and so I can just bring my Bible with me, and I can like tell them about Jesus. Like, that might work some of the time. But it's a lot easier if you're the only one in this group of people that don't believe in Jesus. It's a lot easier for them to pull you down. Well, why don't you just try this? Well, why don't you just listen to this music? Well, why don't you just read this book? And you're the only one standing there trying to think of like 20 people pulling on you. And you're like, no, but I can pull them up. Good luck with that. Good luck. Not that it can't be done, but it's a lot easier for people to pull you down. So don't be deceived about that. So think about who you are hanging with, okay? Last week, I told you about how we have this treasure in jars of clay and how that can be a cracked pot that shows, our cracks can show Jesus' light through it, and he uses us as broken and messed up as we are. And so this week, I have this little disco ball. I wanted a bigger one. I don't have a bigger one. So thankfully, age 3 Bailey had this for her Christmas tree. So we have this. The point of it, though, Carly, will you hold this one? The point of it, though, is if you see representative of us taking our little cracked pot and our little light that we have and joining our broken pieces with a whole lot of other people and shining our light for Jesus. It's a silly little illustration just to help you realize that being with other people helps you to give off more light. Because if I had 20 people standing on chairs and 10 people on the ground trying to pull us down, we might have a better chance if we all join forces and strength and try to pull them up, right? The fellowship that we have matters, okay? So are we creating rhythms to spend time with friends who will build us up, not just in text messages, not just in passing in church, but like really spending time with the people that are going to build us up and that we can build up, okay? We have to be a good friend as well. We can't expect like, oh, well, that person never texts me. Well, you do it. You go out of your way, okay? We have just a few more minutes. And so I'm going to close this with prayer. I'd like you to at least go and say hi to your small group leader and the people in your small group, just real quick before you leave. A lot of you are already buddies anyways, or you might have already seen each other. A couple weeks ago, or maybe that was last week. No, I think it was a couple weeks ago. Tommy was like, hey, go say hi to your small group leader. And I asked all of my girls, hey, what can I pray for you about this week? And they all had some things that they needed to pray about. And so even if you just go share a prayer request with them, that would be a great thing. All right? Let's pray. Thanks for listening so well tonight. Dear Jesus, we just love you, and we just thank you for the wisdom that you put in your word, and that we really can find answers there. And when we have people in our lives that also love you, God, when there are things that don't make sense to us, sometimes you have made it really clear to them and they can point us in the right direction. And so, God, help us this week to just surround ourselves with people who love you, even if we're struggling, Lord, that they can be an encouragement to us, that they can be that little